top of the morning. Now these guys must know exactly what times would make me late. I'm just kidding. Yeah, yeah, I'm late. I'm not even like close. I'm like late. Yeah, good to see you too. Sure. Whatever. Twinkle toes. I just gotta, you know, make the point here because it's every day, and I know you guys now are like, wow, it is every day. Right off the bus, right over my house, live to you from Issaquah, Washington, and that's the way it is now. But yeah, every time off the bus, so every one of those I'm just gonna upload it right away. Keep it short if I can. And then people are just gonna be like, wow. I mean, that's kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, he's turning off right now. Of course I had to stop it. He's right above that tree. He's crossing the tip of that tree, I think. Yep, he's right in the middle of those. Now he's past the last wire. He just turned off too. I don't even know if his trail's still up there. They just did 2, since I got off the bus, they just did 2 in a row. They were persistent trails, but the fast dissipating ones. It looked really long for a second, and then, you know, and that's what contrails do in direct sunlight. You know, they vanish. That's what all contrails should do, if it's even cold enough to make one off the wake of the craft, mind you, not the engine. But in this case, they faked it. You know what I mean? They cooled the air. Cooled the sky down at about 40,000. That's where they're spraying. And might be warm down here, but it's super cold up there. They get the Arctic vortex air to come down, but anyway, of course it's going to get warmer. They're hitting it with massive frequency to heat up the clouds. I hear a jet engine. Either he's turning around or something, but my guess is he's gonna come back and spray right through that again. But 2 in a row came from this corner again. Big surprise. And they go directly. Man, you could see these. Huh, big old Quicksilver sign. Craziness. Oh, hey, cool. Cool. Yeah, they're just going to town. And it's always just like only a couple of them, really. The most I've ever seen is like maybe 4 or 5 out here at one time. It's just that it's really hard to fathom. Not only, I mean, first of all, how much material they need in tanks and how much, you know, is in these planes, and then how much it expands to, the volume of cloud cover that these become. Thanks for just sitting there and defocusing, you know. Yeah, no problem. I wouldn't even need to focus on anything right now, would I? Oh, he just stopped, I think. Is he coming my way? No. That's something else. What is that? Is it a... Oh, that's a parachute. Silly me. Where'd he go? There he is. Right in the middle of the screen. That's a parachute. Oh, and if you watch a lot of these, like most people, even ones that are looking at for them, they see them and they look away or whatever, you know. And people that aren't, you know, obviously aren't watching them. But if you stick around and watch them for just a minute, they transition from persistent to non-persistent several times sometimes in one spray. You just have to watch. And then obviously they're cutting off, and so that tells me, and they're cutting off several times in between sprays. And so you know what that tells me? That tells me that there probably are multiple stages of spray, and like multiple switch, not just one switch. Like if you see those those viral pictures of just a switch with a little sticker that says chemtrails, that's horseshit. But anyway, I don't think it's just one switch, and it's not going to be on the main board of a regular plane out the factory. It's going to be a whole new switch panel. But anyway,